Hi guys, it's Mrs. Cameron here. Today we are taking a look at CLT Math Practice Test number 3. And we are starting back at the beginning, question number 81. It says, Alicia works at a kennel. On a particular day, the workers at the kennel care for 3 times as many dogs as cats. The kennel cares for 9 dogs. How many cats are at the kennel that day? So the amount of dogs they're caring for is 3 times as much as the cats. So they're always caring for more dogs than cats. So if they're caring for 9 dogs, they must be caring for less cats. The only number here less than 9 is 3. So they're only caring for 3 cats that day. And if you want to solve this the algebra way, we would just plug in that there's 9 dogs equals 3c. And since our 3 and our c are multiplying together, we would divide both sides of our equation by 3. And 9 divided by 3 is 3c, or 3 cats. Question number 82 says, the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a polygon is equal to 180 times the difference of n and 2 degrees, where n is the number of sides of the polygon. What is the measure of the interior angles of a polygon with 12 sides? Well, they just said if we have 12 sides, n is the number of sides of a polygon. All we're going to do here is substitute in 12 for that n. So 180 times the number of sides minus 2. 12 minus 2 parentheses first means we're saying 180 times 10, which would be 1,800 degrees. And question number 83. How many integers between 1 and 100 inclusive are divisible by 5? So how many 5's times tables go up to 100? You can just say 100 divided by 5, or you could count by 5's up to 100, whatever you want to do. I know that 5 goes into 10 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. And I just need my placeholder 0. So there are 20 numbers that are divisible by 5. Look at that. 3rd grade long division. Look at me go. Okay. Number 84. Peter runs at a pace of 10 minutes per mile and starts a 5-mile run at 7 a.m. Alicina runs at a pace of 5 minutes per mile and starts the same race at 7:15 a.m. At what time does Alicina catch up with Peter? Okay, well, I got Alicina and Peter. So Peter's starting at 7 a.m. and he's at mile 0. And it takes him 10 minutes. So at 7:10, he's at the 1 mile mark. And Alicina hasn't started her race yet. So at 7:20, Peter's at the 2 mile mark. And let's see what Alicina's doing. She's not starting her race until 7:15 at the 0 mile mark. 7:20, she makes it to the 1 mile mark. 7:25, she's at the 2 mile mark, so she's a little bit behind him. And then it's 7:30. She's at the 3-mile mark. And then look at Peter. Where's he? At 7:30. Add 10 minutes. He's also at the 3-mile mark. So Alcina has caught up to Peter at the 3-mile mark when they're both there at 7:30 a.m. Okay. And then question number 85. Triangle LNP is isosceles with line segment LN is congruent to line segment NP. What is LM? This is our X. So if this NP is 13, then my LN is also 13. I can see that this is a straight line and this is a 90-degree angle. If this is a 90-degree angle, then our other side is a 90-degree angle as well because that's straight line. So when I know two sides of a right triangle and I want to find the third side, that is when we use our Pythagorean theorem, which says a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And it even tells you on your reference sheet that c is the hypotenuse. So if I just look at my one side and I just ignore this half of the triangle, I can see my 90-degree angle has the side that's 13 units in length across from it. So my C is 13 squared. And my A and B, it doesn't matter what I put first or second. It's just the two legs, the other two sides of my triangle. So x squared plus 5 squared equals 13 squared. And I hope that you've got your perfect squares memorized. If not, that's something I want you to work on before you take your CLT. So x squared plus, I know 5 squared is 25, and I know that 13 squared is 169. Now we're going to solve for x, so I'll subtract my 25 on both sides. So x squared equals 9 minus 5 is 4, 6 minus 2 is 4. Bring down the 1. What number squared equals 144? That's 12 times 12. So x is 12 units long. And question number 86. I think I have time to get to this on this video. Which of the following is equivalent to x cubed y squared? So when you're squaring this, you're actually you write it twice, right? X cubed y times x cubed y, which x cubed and x cubed, when you multiply them, right? Because x cubed means x times x times x and x times x times x again. You'd have x to the power of 6. So these two are in, these two are out. And then you have y times y. There's only 2 of them, so you're out. And you are the answer. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here, and I hope to see you on the next one.